Good afternoon. My name is Shirisha Talapally, and I'm a member of Laurel High School's SGA. And today I will be talking to you about Laurel's uniform policy. School is often portrayed as a fun, positive environment to learn, make friends, and creatively express yourself. When you think of Laurel High School, do you think of the same thing? Do you see it as a place where you can fully express yourself? Most students cannot, due to the fact that it is a uniform school. The required attire is a white polo shirt and khaki pants. Students don't particularly like wearing uniform because it restricts them and takes away their individuality. Uniforms as a whole also do not benefit students safety-wise. It's just as easy for a stranger to enter the school whether or not he or she is wearing a uniform. Checking IDs would help in order to fully identify a threat in the building. Studies also show that wearing school uniform has no effect on attendance, academic preparedness, or even exam results. One might argue that wearing uniforms helps students be prepared for the future, where their jobs could possibly require wearing uniform. But well-paid work tends to reject uniformity because the demands of the future include traits such as creativity, assertiveness, and individuality. Certain jobs may have a dress code for employees to follow, but not every job requires employees to wear a uniform. Students attending a non-uniform school can benefit them in many ways. Students and parents wouldn't have to worry about buying uniforms, and some students wouldn't have to worry about clothes fitting them properly. A uniform school promotes conformity over individuality. Students should be able to express themselves and be their own person through what they decide to wear to school. An argument you've probably heard against a no-uniform policy is that school uniforms increase bullying. There is no evidence of that argument. A Texas Southern University study found that school discipline incidents increased by 12% after the introduction of uniforms. According to the Miami-Dade Public Schools Office of Education, Evaluation, and Management, fights in middle schools nearly doubled within 1 year of introducing mandatory uniforms. It's clear that uniforms do more harm than good. The main reason Laurel High School should be a non-uniform school is because of the students. A majority of them are against the uniform policy. A student of Laurel stated that Laurel should speed up with the times because other counties don't have uniform policies in their public schools, such as Howard and Montgomery County. The same student also said the uniforms are obsolete in an age where creativity and self-expression is encouraged and less scrutinized. In conclusion, the uniform policy of Laurel High School should be changed or removed to reach current societal standards and to appeal to the student body. Research has proved that uniforms do not interfere with education, seeing as how it doesn't affect the students academically or result in higher test scores. Changing the uniform policy would result in a better environment at Laurel High School, where students feel free to express themselves through what they wear. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mame Ajiman, and I will be talking about school uniform today. School uniforms are said to improve security, increase student safety, reduce peer pressure, and improve punctuality. Many of these reasons are logical and realistic, but having school uniforms limits student expression, decreases school spirit, and it does not increase security and has no effect on academics. Students come to school to learn safely. Any person that would be a threat to security is able to come into schools and look just like a student with white polos and khakis on. IDs are what assist the problems of security, and uniform infractions pull students out of class, which is a disruption to their education, the only reason why students are sent to school. In the 1970 court case of Richards versus Thurston, which involved a boy having shorter hair because it was part of their uniform, and he refused to cut his hair because it was not a disrupt to his education, the U.S. First Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that compelled conformity to conventional standards of appearance does not seem a justifiable part of the educational process. So if school uniform does not benefit us educationally or security-wise, then what is the purpose? Students feel that even though they are able to show their style through uniform, it is not enough. Uniforms limit the individuality of students and decrease school spirit. Since students are unable to wear uniform every day, when spirit days are scheduled, students want to dress in their everyday attire rather than what the spirit day asks of them because they never really get the opportunity. The First Amendment of the United States Constitution guarantees that all individuals have the right to express themselves freely. The U.S. Supreme Court stated in Tinker versus Des Moines Independent Community School District that it can hardly be argued that either students or teachers should shed their constitutional rights to freedom of speech or expression at the schoolhouse gate. Uniforms may make it easier to get ready for school, but does it truly make your students feel free? Thank you.